If you're looking for a place to park a lot of money and to either gain on the capital appreciation to make a lot of money when the share price continue to go higher, but on top of that, you also are looking for a huge passive income play, a stock that can pay a lot of money, especially as we get into unknown territory with this inflation thing and the Federal Reserve changing the monetary policy. Definitely, I'm going to share with you in this video one of the rare stocks in this current environment, giving you both, because usually on the market you either have stocks that will give you the ability to what we call growth. So you invest $1,000 today, but in the next 12 months, you can expect those $1,000 to turn into maybe $10,000. That's a 10x growth. But usually in opposition to that, you have what we call, the high dividend paying stocks. Usually they don't grow as much, but you can be sure that every 3 months, you can have a decent amount of money returned to you on the form of a dividend. All right. Now, this company I'm going to share with you actually gives you both, given these current market conditions, because we have earnings of the last year, 2021, and the quarter of 2021. So Q4 2021 and the full year of 2021, and it's incredible. So it's Devon Energy. Devon Energy, medium company in the US. They produce oil and they are really a well-managed, disciplined company. So today, the stock is up 8% at the time I'm recording this video. That is $4 per share. And the reason behind this not only is because of, the oil continuing to reach all-time highs for the last 7 years, but precisely because today was the day where it released, Q4 earnings. So we have not only good news around the bidding, the bid estimations, and the share is trading at a 52-week high. Why? Because first of all, they declared a high fixed plus variable dividend of $1 per share, which will be payable March 31st to shareholders of record of that close of business on March 14. The board also approved a 45% increase in the fixed dividend. So this company is paying two types of dividend: a high fixed plus variable. All right, that's $1 per share, and also a fixed dividend. So you have two types of dividend getting paid by this company. This is huge. $1 per share. Means if you have 10,000 shares or 1,000 shares, that's a $1,000 every single quarter on top of these fixed dividends. All right. Now, which is even better with this stock is the fact that they beat earnings per share, and revenue. They had $4.2 billion of revenue only this fourth quarter. All right. And that was a beat of 27 cents on revenue and of $1 billion. This is huge. It means the business is growing. And of course, the business is growing because the oil market is definitely getting hot, and it can get even hotter when this whole inflation thing starts to hit the market, because so far in 2022, the oil sector and the energy sector as a whole has been the best performing sector. In 2021, it was the best performing sector. So it seems to me like it is a real good place to have your money growing and at the same time getting that dividend. Of course, there's going to be risk because, this is not Sesame Street. This is the real life and the stock market. The geopoliticals around the oil market is definitely very, very strong. So on some news around OPEC or, some noise of war like Russia and Ukraine that we heard a couple of days ago, you can expect the share price to pull back decently, but long term, you will always gain, especially given the bright future, at least for 2022 and 2023, that the energy sector and the oil and gas sector is definitely looking forward. So Devon is one of the favorite hedge fund stock, and you can bet that in the next quarters, the next weeks, we can definitely expect a lot more to load, and this to hit potentially $60 a share or maybe $75 a share, maybe Q2 of this year or maybe Q3 of this year. So that is a huge upside. That is a huge upside when it comes to your money growing. But what if they still continue to increase? That dividend is going to be huge, folks. So keep that in mind and let me know if you can consider, because definitely I own this and I've been holding this since, it was trading around $14 a share. Yes.